Hello everyone, today I'm bringing you a quick explanation on what to expect and what to look for when looking for uniques in order to make legendaries. There's two things that you have to consider. How rare is an item, how easy it is to target farm it, and what is its legendary potential level. Why is this important? What does legendary potential do? Legendary potential is a value that makes an item more or less likely to drop with legendary potential. At 200 legendary potential, these are the quest items that you can get by doing the campaign. 200 means it is impossible for them to drop with any legendary potential, right? The easiest level, obviously, in that regard would be 0, right? 0 is going to be the highest chance. And the hardest chance that you can actually drop is going to be 115. But for example, we have Ravenous Void and we have Wings of Argentus. They both have a pretty high level requirement, but Wings of Argentus is target farmable, while Ravenous Void is one of the rarest items in the game, and even though you can somehow target farm it by killing Gaspar, it's at 97%. So even though they are equally rare in terms of their legendary potential, they're not as equally rare to drop. So it's gonna be way easier to find a Wing of Argentus with 1 legendary potential than a Ravenous Void with a 1 legendary potential. Just because you're gonna be dropping more Wings of Argentus, right? It is also an important thing to mention that the items that have really high legendary potential also have less chance to have more legendary potential. So again, items that have 100, 90, they're more likely to drop with 1, with 2 legendary potential, and items that have 0 legendary potential are way more likely to drop with 4 legendary potential, and not only that, but do it often because they're easy to drop. How does this come into play? The tricky thing is, like, there's items that are really common or really like, you know, low level requirement that have really high legendary potential. I'm gonna give you an example. Prism. So for example, Prism Wraps has a level requirement of 5, has a rarity of 0, so you're gonna be dropping tons of them, right? But its legendary potential is 90. What means is, like, even though you would guess, oh, it's a low level item, it's gonna be easy to get it with 4 potential. No, it's not. It's actually gonna be one of the hardest items in the game. Now, this is offset by the fact that you're gonna be finding a lot of them. So you're most likely gonna find a 1 potential, 2 potential, maybe you get extremely lucky a 3 potential, just because of the sheer amount of Prism Wraps that you're gonna be able to find. Obviously, this is in order to balance items that have really powerful implicits, like Prism Wraps, the damage reduction. Imagine if anyone could just have a 4 legendary potential Prism Wraps. Basically, every build would use it, right? Because the implicit damage reduction is just insane. So this is a way to balance this kind of items. So, but obviously this favors some items more than others, okay? Items that are absolutely insane thanks to this combination of factors. For example, Grimoire. Grimoire of the Necrotic Elixir, right? It's a level item 0, it's a rarity of 0, and it has a legendary potential of 0. And this item can give you up to 40% less damage reduction on potion use, right? And again, if you have a relic and the implicit on your relic is not important, you know, you're playing something like Acolyte or some of those Mage, where the implicit on the relic is not that important, right? You can just, like, get a Grimoire with 4 legendary potential, which should be easy to get based on the numbers. Well, easy, at least doable, right? Because no 4 legendary potential is gonna be easy. And you can just basically move whatever relic you have, whatever crafted relic you have, exalted relic, into your Grimoire and keep all the benefits plus getting the implicit unique element. Other items that are extremely busted with this: Quicksilver Coil. Quicksilver coil, again, rarity of 0, only level of 12, and legendary potential of 12, pretty rare. And again, this allows you a lot of builds. I was already using this ring on a lot of builds. I've been playing for what, 3-4 days now. I found so many of them with legendary potential. I already have a 3 legendary potential. I have a couple of 2 legendary potentials, and I'm just waiting to drop that 4 so I can just migrate my crafted ring into the Quicksilver coil base, basically. So again, if you're looking for a build and you're looking for an item, let's just say, you're playing Elemental Nova, right? And you go like, oh, it would be really good to get like an Ashen Crown, right? You go for Ashen Crown, you check the level, you see the level requirement is actually pretty good, but the rarity is low. So it would be fairly reasonable, right, to drop an Ashen Crown with 1-2 potential. It is something you can aim at. But again, if you're making a build, you're planning to use some uniques, don't get misguided by the item level requirement, because the thing that actually matters is the combination of the item level with the reroll chance rarity and the legendary potential. This will make some items extremely hard to get. And again, like if we check items, like some of these items here that have that are at 85%, level 85 with level 85 rarity. Well, Eye of the Storms you can just target farm, so it never rerolls, but Paranoia has a 90% rarity. So it's gonna be way easier to get an Eye of the Storms just because you can just target farm it than to get a Paranoia with legendary potential. Again, have fun with this. Like when you're theory crafting your builds, make check the shard. And I hope you guys succeed and have fun. I hope you guys are enjoying the patch as much as I am. And again, you can find me live on Twitch every day. Subscribe. I'm trying to grow a bit on YouTube, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye bye.